Hey guys, Zach here from Dream of English, the place to get your English vocabulary, idioms, and of course grammar. I will do my best to put all of this into context, especially for you guys. So if you haven't already, please subscribe by hitting the button below, and you'll be the first to get all my newest and best videos. What are we going to do today? Today I'm going to give myself a conditional challenge. To find out what that is, stick around. The conditionals. I am sure you have learned about the conditionals many times. So all I'm going to do in this short video is give myself a challenge with the second conditional. A quick recap on what the second conditional is: if plus the past simple and then would or could. And we use this for hypothetical or highly improbable situations. So we can have a lot of fun with this because we can just basically invent anything we want. I will give myself 1 minute, 60 seconds, I'll put the clock up there, to try and think of as many second conditional sentences as possible, only using if I were. Remember, we use if I were in the second conditional much more often than if I was. So if I were plus the would or the could. Ready? So let's hit the timer and let's begin. If I were rich, I would buy a big house with a swimming pool and escape this heat. If I were the president of the world, and I guess if that job existed, I would invest more money in environmental projects. If I were a cat, I would sleep all day. If I were taller, I would be better at basketball. If I were shorter, I would be great at hiding. If I were a chair, I would be sat on. If I were a vegetable, I would be a cucumber. If I were a color, I would be orange because it's a nice warm color. If I were famous, I wouldn't like that very much. And quickly, if I were the last person on earth, I would see all that the world has to offer before I get very sad. I think I went a little bit over the time there, but you got it. So finally, if I were you, I would hit the like, hit the subscribe, and check out other videos similar to these. See you guys.